Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. This morning is one of my favorite mornings of the year as far as kayak fishing goes, and that is a little tournament that we call River Wars. This is one of my favorite tournaments of the year for a couple reasons. Number one, I get to pick any moving body of water within 100 miles of check-in, and with the ability to do that, I get to go do some of my favorite kind of fishing out there, which is obviously what the tournament is named after, and that is river fishing. Number two, I always get optimistic about this tournament because the one time I won a 10-cat event, it was actually this tournament. It was River Wars 2020. It was the first year I ever fished with them, and I got to win that tournament actually in the spot that we're going to this morning, and so it's super fun. And then there's the fact that I'm 6th in Angler of the Year points going into the end of the year, and the next two tournaments set up right in my wheelhouse, including the one that we're about to fish. So it's a lot on the line for this tournament. There is the defense of my 2020 victory. There is the ability to maybe get a little bit higher in the Angler of the Year points, and if I do well enough in the next two tournaments, maybe even win Angler of the Year points right here, a little end of the year heroics. And just overall today gonna have a ton of fun. I'll be honest with you, I am optimistic, but in a very reserved way, because I know these fish are there. It's just I'm nervous about it. I don't know, it's like you know what you're doing, you know what you're going to do, you know your game plan without a shadow of a doubt, but there's still that nervous energy of whether it's going to work out or not. And I'm very interested to see whether it works out or not today, and the only way we're going to know is to get to the lake and to get fishing. And so I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. I'm so glad that you took some time out to come spoon with me. And without further ado, let's get after this thing. Let's get to the lake and see how River Wars goes today. All right, boys and girls, it's game time. Let's let her rock and roll. All right, guys, 17 1/4 is the first one. Let's keep going. All right, guys, another 17 1/4 on the frog. Here, bud. That fish cut me bad. That hurt. That hurt bad. GoPros. Alright guys, there's our limit with a 15.5. So now it's time to start upgrading. Solid start. Solid start. We're gonna have to upgrade though. Alright guys, it is 7:17 and we have our limit, and we have a pretty decent limit at that. I need me a 19-20 incher to feel comfortable right now, to be totally honest with you guys. My little spot this morning did not work out like I wanted it to. That bridge that I started on, normally I can get 2 or 3 fish out of there, and ended up only getting 1 17.25, which, I mean, it's fine. That's a good anchor for the bag. Having 2 of those is a good anchor. You know, it's a good base. But we are gonna have to get rid of that 15 and some change. That's just not gonna cut it, not gonna fly in this tournament. I need me a 20 incher to feel real comfortable, which I believe it's totally doable, especially in this little spot. And we're just letting that bridge back there rest behind us, and we're gonna go fish it again here in a little while if someone isn't coming behind me and hit it. There's somebody out there like right at the mouth of it's kind of just skulking looking, but hopefully they don't go in there and they don't fish it, let that thing reload, and I'll be able to go in there and get some fish to bite. But yeah, we got a limit. I'm happy with that limit too. It's a good little limit to have in a tournament like this. So we're just gonna keep on sending it here, guys. We got the frog in our hand. We've caught 2 on the frog, and so it's hard to put it down, especially when they want to eat it. I believe there's a little bit of a mayfly hatch going on this lake, and up in the river, and so it makes it where these fish are a little bit more apt to eat a frog, a little bit more willing to come up and to munch on it. And so we're going to keep it in our hand for a little while. We're actually going further back in this creek than I've ever gone before. Actually doing a little bit of exploring today, which I think is good, because it really helps me to know what this creek is about. And right now I know that this creek is about a pretty good limit. So yeah, we're going to keep going. I'm happy that we're only an hour and 20 minutes into this thing. We've got a limit. That gives me a long day to upgrade. Yeah, don't worry, I will. Come on, fish. I'll tell you one thing, the sun might not be out, but it's humid. There he is. There he is. There he is, biggin', mama. That's my biggin' I need. That's my biggin' I need. Come here, you. Hell yeah. Well, I guess mom's my good luck charm now. Oh, damn. That one's for you, Dad. Hell yeah. We're about to find out. There you go, guys. I thought that fish was a lot bigger than that. I mean, you can just tell by the build on him. That fish is built so much bigger. But that's another one on the frog. So we got us a good little limit, and we're upgrading. That's all that matters. Hell yeah. Oh shit. Well guys, we are 2 hours into this thing. Well, technically not even 2 hours into this thing. It is 7:54 and we are upgrading. I thought that fish that I just caught was so much bigger than that. It was thick. I mean, that was a 3.5 pound body, but only 17.5 inches long. That fish was built the way that you want them built, but I'm having fun. I mean, they're eating a frog, they're eating the coal shad. I caught one on the coal shad this morning. The rest I've caught on the new Berkley Swamp Lord. Will be available very soon. I'm really excited about this frog. And as you guys have seen, walks well, hooks them good. It's nothing that I can complain about. But any tournament when I can start with a cold shad and then move to a frog, I am jacked up about it. That's a good time. But we just need that one 19-inch fish. I mean, I really think we get 19, 20-inch fish, and I'm gonna feel really comfortable at that point. 317s is good. I mean, I think it'll be good for, you know, a good limit, you know, overall, and good placing, but it's definitely not gonna win this thing. So if I can find that 19-incher, like I said, I'm gonna feel good, and at that point I'll be able to relax a little bit. But we're gonna spend some more time in this area that we're in. I think that there's plenty of fish in here, as you guys have seen. Essentially, probably what we're gonna do is go back through this area with a different bait. So we've gone through with the frog, and so probably going to pick up maybe even the cold shad and go back through with the cold shad. I want to fish the bridge again, where I got my first bite this morning. I was really kind of disappointed that didn't work out. I think the biggest issue there was the water is up, and up by a lot. We've had a ton of rain here, and I was worried that this was going to be blown out down here, you know, really muddy. But luckily this area is not muddy or blown out, but the water is up. And I think when the water's down, that area around that bridge must fish a little bit better, just because it sort of condenses those fish and forces them to sit there and to eat. Whereas when the water's up, they can spread out a little bit more, and you just got to be a little bit more specific with your casts and kind of more target oriented, like we are this morning, cast around the ends of these laydowns with this frog. And so, yeah, I'm feeling good about this whole thing. We're getting bites, we're having fun. We've got some big bites on the frog this morning. Like I said in the practice videos, I knew this would be an area that I wouldn't get very many bites, but the bites that I would get would be those better than average fish, and all of them have. And so now we've just got to luck up and get us a big one to eat. And this area, it is totally doable. So we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep fishing. I'm having fun. It's a beautiful morning, great day to be alive. I'm glad you guys are here with me to check this out. And yeah, let's keep on keeping on there. Golly, that's so much fun. He might help. All right, that one didn't help, 16 1/4, but we took a picture of it anyway, just in case. Look at it. That was fun. That was another one on the frog. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. Dude, that's fun, man. Say what now, bud? No, frog. That one didn't help either, but it's another pretty one on a frog. It's good stuff. Get here, bud. Alright guys, I think we're going to make a little game time move here and head to another spot where I think I can get an upgrade. I fished this area really thoroughly. We're going to let it rest. We'll come back to it here in just a little while. I think we've had a pretty good morning so far. I literally have caught a limit. I've upgraded my limit and I've caught them on a frog and a cold shad. Can't complain. It's fun to me. So yeah, we're gonna make a game time move here. We're gonna go see if we can get another bite. I believe it's totally possible. It's busy out here today. There's bass boats, kayaks, a little bit of everybody out here, but I think this one spot down here, if it's not too blown out, I think we'll be able to get some bites. So we're gonna make this move real quick and we'll come back to this later and just hopefully get upgraded. Oh God, nope. I thought that fish was a hell of a lot bigger than that. He might help. He's long and skinny. No, I don't think he's gonna help. Stop. No, that fish ain't gonna help. No, he ain't gonna help. There you go, guys. That's another one. Like it. There we go. There we go. There we go, Michael. Oh God. I don't think he's big enough, bud. I don't know. I can't tell. No, he ain't. I don't think he's gonna help. He's just hung in that tree and felt bigger than he was. I don't think he's gonna help. Where's the big ones at, man? That fish ain't gonna help. I'm gonna put him on here and measure. Well, I was. Until he literally hit me in the face. And that fish literally just slapped me in the face with his tail. That fish is like, F you, I am not going on this board. Yep, 14 and 3/4. Look at him biting my finger. There's another one. Not gonna help. I thought that was the one, buddy. He got it hung up in that tree and he felt big. 10:39, lines out at 2, so we've got a few hours to try to upgrade at least once. I mean, I just need one 19-inch plus fish and we're gonna be right where we need to be. But just looked at the standings. 55 inches I think is leading it. I've got 52, so I'm currently in second, which I don't think that'll hold. You know, I'm 6th place king of the world. I'm sure somebody's been catching them this morning, but yeah, this kind of sucks. I mean, it's just, well, this thing is super surprising, to be honest with you. Yeah, I had a ton of fun this morning. I mean, I can't complain about the way that I caught the fish. I mean, anytime that I can throw a frog and catch fish, it's not a complaint. It's just amazing to me that none of those fish that bit were anything, you know, 18, 19 inches plus. You know, I was catching them pretty consistently there of that size, and I don't know, I guess it's just maybe the water being up, or maybe it's just the size that was in there. That's the thing about fishing, is you can be in the right area and you can get all the bites. But the thing is you cannot make those bigger than average fish eat. And it's a gamble. You know, when you set that hook, you know, there's no telling, is it going to be a 20 or is it going to be a 17? And I mean, that's kind of the almost gambling part of fishing, and the luck part of fishing is I can be in the right area and I can get all the bites. But I can't make the fish be a certain size. And so, yeah, we're going to stay after it. I'm going to fish these little poles right here. There's sometimes fish on these things. And then we're going to start making our way back up the river here, and hopefully we can run into something magical here in just a minute. You know, flip into one of these trees and it be a dadgum 5-pounder. I know they live here. The water's up. They should be right on the bank eating the kind of stuff that I want to throw, which is flipping bait and a frog and stuff like that. It's just, that's a freaking fishing line, man. Are you kidding me? That bounced back on me there. I thought it was a big one. I hate when people leave the dang on fishing line in the water for that reason right there. I freaking pulled up on the thing and it bounced back. That was funny. But yeah, we're gonna keep flipping, we're gonna keep frogging, I'm gonna keep doing what I know I need to be doing to catch fish, and we are going to see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into the rest of the day here. And got another one. They're up here and they're eating. They're eating. Just gotta get bigger. All right, guys, it is over. We are done. Well, yeah, I don't know where we ended up, to be totally honest with you. We're gonna have to go to a check-in. We're gonna have to find out. Good tournament. I had fun. I had a ton of fun. I caught him on a cold shad and a frog. I mean, I cannot complain at all. It's also, I had to have finished pretty high up, definitely in the top 10, so that's just more valuable Angler of the Year points, putting me towards my goal. And then the next tournament sits right up in my wheelhouse as well, and so I'm excited about it. So we're gonna get to check in, we're gonna find out what's going on, and we will see you guys here in a second. Well, guys, the 6th place king strikes again. I got 6th place in this tournament. Did get a $50 gift card to our local kayak shop though, so that is pretty cool. But ended up getting 6th place. I had a fantastic day. One of the funnest days I've had on the water in a while. Anytime that I can go out and catch, I mean, what I end up catching like 15 fish on a frog and flipping and on the cold shad, I cannot complain at all. And we're out of the Angler of the Year race. So Luke, one of the dudes that I fish against, won his 3rd tournament for the year and pretty much locked up Angler of the Year. He made it statistically impossible for anybody to beat him after this point. So the next 2 tournaments are just to go out there and swing for the fences and see if we can win them. And so I'm excited about that. The next tournament's gonna be a good one. And then we got the Classic, and then the Classic, from what I'm hearing through rumors, is going to be on a lake that I love. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning into this one. We got another kayak tournament in the books. I have fun with these. Hopefully you guys have fun watching them. And as always, you guys are sweet. We will see you later.